Only through the shadows can we see the light.
Yeah, why don't you start this one?
Doom, doom. Rectal bleeding?
Okay, I'll start us out. Hey everybody, it's Will, Alistair, and Dakota here with a special episode of No Flips Given.
No.
Just a heads up, there will be no flipping.
These aren't some butterfly knives.
I said there will be no flipping.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Some Balisong video with no fucking Balisongs.
Yeah.
I'm all about it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Stay tuned, even though you're already gone.
Yep.
All right, Master William. What are we looking at?
Shadows, Microtechs. One of my, in collecting.
These are essentially the tactical pocket sand of the knife world, right?
Yeah.
Tactical pocket sand. is
Tactical
perfect.
pocket sand.
Perfect.
Yep.
Okay.
All DLC.
So don't drop them.
Yeah. DLC coded.
Now I feel like I'm going to drop the fucking thing.
That one's snappy as fuck.
Oh yeah, you got to be man-handed on that one, Dakota.
No markings on the blade. Some of them, so the first one I got was a Scarab 2, and that only had a Scarab on it. The rest of these all have serial numbers and signatures, but they're blacked out. Interesting that being the first one I got had no markings whatsoever. Pretty sterile, but sterile blades. Kind of, when it comes to new manufactured or the modern run of Microtechs, a lot of guys are into the bounty hunters and into, the different camos and everything.
Very flashy stuff.
Yeah, I like the shadows.
Yeah, much more subdued, very classy and clean.
Yep, real clean, black. Like I said, I started with the Scarab. Probably the beefiest of the knives on the table.
I know, it's a big boy.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
I was worried I wouldn't be able to fire.
No,
with that
surprisingly,
surprisingly, with that as wide a firing button is on that, it's actually pretty.
My
easy
whole
to hit.
hand is just going donk.
Yeah, there's a lot of strength in that one. Now, funny enough, that was the
vigorous, satisfying action.
Yeah. Actually, the one that I find to be the most satisfying is actually the Dirac Delta.
Is it Dirac or Dirac or Dirac?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Dirac.
Don't worry about it.
Dirac.
I noticed that has a different blade than the others here, William.
Yeah, it has a full serrated blade.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite blade style.
It's one of mine too. They did make one for the Scarab. If I find one at a decent price, I'll get one, and then maybe sell that one. I'd love to have all of them being full serrated, other than the SOCOM.
Yeah.
The SOCOM. The funny thing is that these are actually kind of hard to come by.
Yeah.
The SOCOM shadows. Mostly because when it comes to the SOCOM, most of the guys out there buying them, they don't want the autos.
Yeah. They want manuals.
They want the manuals.
Yeah.
Weirdos.
The manuals are pretty dope. I mean, they are nice. They are a liner lock on the manuals, whereas these are a button lock.
Much preferable.
Oh, it depends.
Yeah. But
don't listen to the filthy casual over here.
No,
the filthy casual.
Okay.
Fucking casual. But yeah, it's just a fun little area of collecting. I think they're one of the neater offerings coming out of Microtech. Shadow. The Shadow line. Yeah.
Yeah, big fan. Big fan.
They're a signature series Microtech, and with a SH for Shadow, all DLC. Pretty cool stuff. I would have liked to have seen. I kind of like the water cuts or the fluting they have, like on the Makora and on the Scarab. It would have been nice to see that also on the Dirac.
It's never been there, I think, for that knife, though.
No.
But I feel you, though.
The funny thing is, though, is that if you look at that, in comparison of blade size, it's a thinner blade, but the length is there.
Yeah, the length is there. A little more svelte,
A little more svelte. It's also much easier to fire. It's probably the easiest firing of all of the non-Gen 2...
Gen 3?
Gen 3, sorry. Microtechs that are coming out now. Honestly, this one is, if you're going to pocket and run around...
It's a nice piece, yeah.
It's a nice piece. you know. But yeah, Microtech Shadows. Get you some.
Got one more thing to show you guys.
Oh, yeah.
You knew it would be episode of No Flips Gift, and we're going to have some loosely Balisong related content. So, William, what is it? What is this?
That's an Ultratech.
It's not just any Ultratech.
No, it's Sean Grayson of Bali Ballistics did a regrind on that M390 blade. Standard, single edge Ultratech.
He just gave it a hollow grind.
Oh,
Gave
yeah.
it a hollow grind, and it is a slicey son of a bitch.
Unlike before.
Yeah, well, one of the problems is with Microtechs, honestly, is their edge geometry is not the best.
Never been the best, yeah.
They just make chunky stabbers, is what they
Yeah,
like.
well, and they're chunky stabbers, and even their Tantos, which are a little bit better. The SOCOM's got a pretty decent edge
You
geometry.
got a pretty tall blade on that in comparison,
But that, with as thin as the material behind it, it just cuts like an industrial laser now.
Did he do the top too?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, if you look at any of his Bally's, obviously he knows his shit. So that came out really, really well.
Alright, so tangentially we've gotten it tied into...
Kind of tied in.
Precisely.
Indubitably.
Indubitably.
We all need pipes now.
Yes. Why didn't I bring my pipe?
Yes.
A nice calabash so I can look rather homesy.
The price of wheat has increased
Wheat.
exponentially in the Crimean.
In the Crimea.
Yeah.
On the Crimean Peninsula.
We should sell all of our Apple stocks.
Yeah, see? And now I need a monocle.
Indeed.
Indeed. Yes.
You got the stash for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on that hot ticket news, back to the tent, and we'll see you guys soon. Like, comment, subscribe,
Smash that MF like button.
and all hail the algorithm. They like it when I do that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.